Yeah, back explains it. Okay, I did the wrong thing. I figured it out. I must have had accidentally clicked the wrong button. I apparently hit the wrong button apparently and started up apparently. This all good and stream should be back up, right? Am I tripping? Yeah, that's what happened. Okay, everything's up now. Apparently I set like Streamlabs to apparently be Twitch, even though I was not supposed to. Even though I swear I said on YouTube, but apparently not. Apparently I did something flunky on my side. We're gonna do like maybe 3 more matches on Rose Aether, and then I'm probably gonna go to Genshin Impact because today's gonna be the grind day of somewhat of, well, hold up, stage actually. Somewhat up to finish up Xylo, which is gonna be, I think, a part thing we gotta do. Oh god, we're just, okay, I gotta do this. It's not gonna be a fun time. Did a super micro spacey type match. Like most of that whole entire last match was just neutral. I'm gonna play that game, so I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, got some for you. Nope. That should have been in my head right there completely. That sucks. 108, doesn't matter. I'll be a little more patient. Expecting to go in. That. And also, how's Hall Knight going? Yeah. Don't the best boss, but of course hitless. I waited patiently and fucked that up. Come on. I didn't do what I wanted. Of course. Okay, just pay attention to us. That's the wrong hit. I still got messed up once to the ammo squad ball, so mad. Bro, oh, it could be worse. It could be worse, because, like, usually what's called got, like, when you're hitting, like, that point of strap, it's just more like, it's just going to take a little bit more time it's called to go to get the last final piece. And probably more fulfilling once you get the dub, honestly, also. Okay. I'm gonna miss. He ain't grabbing, so that means to the back one. This one's the fake right here up top. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up losing this match based on this right now. That was bad spacing on there. You sick. I'll show and complete it. Got you on me. That won't kill yet at all. That should protect it right here. Yep. I'm dead from that. I was like, that was a bad spacing on my part.
You have been deceived.
Definitely this is fucking close. Oh, right here. This is definitely closer than it should have been. Or rerun it. Rerun it thing. Rerun it. 889. Let's just get out the way a little bit. Even more spacey than before. Come on. This step. Dash I can come out before here. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Okay. I hit first and come out. Surprising. That should have been. Got it. I'll make sure we're gonna clean this up now. I think I got more control of what's going to end up happening in this match now. Stepping up around. That real quick. Wait out. Wait out. Comeback season right here. All close, all close. Mashing that right out. Okay. A little right above you then, Chief. Up. Okay, it's going closer, we're getting closer. This is actually close to the first match. I still can't get the last. Thank you, homie. Let's get in hit now. I can't get the last hit. Come on. Let's gotta be patient. Be patient. Let it come. Let the hit come. What should happen, and you shall receive. Life of Ice right there. Life of Ice right by purpose. Let things happen. Let them do what they want to do, and then eventually just kind of slip on by themselves. Just let people do what they want to do, and then they'll fall through. I'm planning for it, but we gotta make almost. Yeah, he wants more room. Okay. 808. Come on. There. Still on the same line. Is that okay? One, two. 1, 2. Watch her space and Chief. I ain't do what I wanted. Okay. That was... I called that timing. I still missed that. I suck right there. The last hit. I think the last hit, honestly. If I get the last hit, I go back throw. Just give me the kill option, bro. Just give me the kill option. Or not. That's just unreal how many times I missed this. Right there. Come on. Thank you. Gotta get the... Or not. Not gonna turn around, okay. Not supposed well enough. I got it. He's always jumping when he goes for a thing. I just gotta punish it at some point. Yep. First thing's definitely jumping. King, come on. I'm not getting it. Good. Very good read. That going to waste now. Yeah, GG's. I guess call it GG's at that point. All it takes is one good hit from him and then automatically lost this match. Yep. That's it. Yeah.
You have been deceived.
Keep her. I can rest of the releasing two. I can rest of the releasing two albums. Nice, nice. Like 2 albums. I mean, it's what big. When we guess the third one's coming out, was called. I'm guessing. Let's see, January. that's Magic 8 guess. It's gonna have a 3rd album by January somehow. No. Why, you gonna actually get the rest now? You're gonna actually full wound rest, or just... Probably gonna pull this up. It'll be a year before another release. Well, that means all of 2025 then. All of it at least. Oh god, I'm gonna go. Purpose perp? No, absolutely not. Better not be no song off of me. No song off of me, please. So thank you. Keep myself unknown for a decent amount. Get the Blue Jay scan. But I'm not that important. They would have a whole ass album. Nah. Hold up. Gosh, that. Having a whole ass album would probably scare me more likely than not. top 10 reasons why I would not date a singer or like a rapper. Having a breakup basically, and then they're gonna publish a song basically right after basically, and that's how they're gonna get big bucks for it. Damn, that's good. I'm playing the Grace right now. I'm doing a lot of things right, but not enough. But not enough. Got it. Yeah, a little scared. Like Pandora, it's like Pandora's bus. Okay, no. I missed that. Razor. That's 1, 2. He jumped. Got him. I don't think he knows that the line, legit, me having a streamline helps him out also. I don't think he knows it. I'm getting hit with the goddamn bird right now, come on. That was a kill. Raster. I'm gonna get that. No, oh my god. That was my hit right there. That was a down tilt. Got it. That. 1. I am actually scared right now. Kind of scared. Yeah, that's triple fucking up and I died to it. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, that just tells you right now I'm playing off. I got 3 fucking up Bs apparently on me. That's crazy. Oh, all I could do is like guard this match and if not, we're going to swap over to Rouse Aether. Well, not Rouse Aether. We're gonna swap over to Genshin right after this anywhere. Because apparently I'm not playing at the par. Looks like for Rouse Aether right now. Okay. This man is the most consistent person to hit that in general. What? I gotta look. I should. Yeah, that. Yeah. I don't know whether I gotta look up the footage, but that man hits every single up known to mankind. The sweet spot too is just upsetting that I can't even get it right now. I'm dead from. Yes, I am. Or not. You know, for jump that time. Gotcha, homie. Got more patient and calm than you think. Again. Again. Okay, gee, let me. Can you stop hitting me that fucking up, B? It's getting ridiculous now. Come on, that's 5 to 6 of them this throughout the whole set now. Oh. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. I'm dead. I'm... Okay. Nope. GG's, homie. I got fucked up every opportunity. I'm not a killer. Got set down, not playing at the par. Just got set up. Inching up now. It's gonna let me click it. Or not. Okay, it's starting up right now. Nice one, relax. And I gotta do this. Okay. Day 10. Yep, boom. All that stuff is good now. But yeah, Burmy, do you have any more like updated projects coming up? Well, coming out after this year, or you think? Well, not this year, I guess. Or you think you should be like just resting for like the whole year now? Yeah. So, do that.
Add Astra.
15. Oop. Okay. Now what did I need right now? If I'm not mistaken, should be at damn near 4 minutes. Look at that, Pedro. We had the exact timing of it. 4 minutes. 4 replenishes all the way. Which today we're gonna try to get Xylent Lonin to be level 90. I think that's gonna be like the goal for today. Well, at least get her ascended so she could level up to 90. And then afterwards, okay. Afterwards, it's gonna be completely just well, easy stationary from there, like easy station. It's a we all gotta get is books book for her. I'm pretty sure she also gets basic. If I'm not mistaken, she gets basic things from just leveling up also. Basic defenses, yeah. Base defense, and then the percentage goes up also, so she's worth going to 90. So Chaska's level 90, Lonnie's level 90. Alonin would be level 90 after this. And then tomorrow is full-blown do whatever day because of everyone's stuff is unlocked.
As a jeweler
So it comes down to who's getting
gems.
prioritized right now. Since everyone could be doing talents, I guess we'd be talent there. That definitely should be up Rainey's. Should be going from. If I push every character, I'm gonna try to get up to 6 at least. So even their base attacks will have some grinding to them at least. Things now 566. 686. Should have been right there, but I didn't do it. The Ling Ling, well, Pesca. Silos on 1. I need to upgrade them. Defense on 6. Okay. Got this. But first up, get her stuff real quick and push her to go do her task, which I gotta go fight the mechanic in gear. First fight this mechanic will on because of it's gonna be 60 from there. Get started. time.
Locked on. Nice and spicy, carving wave. Hear the echoes of the valley. Let's ride. All right. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. You're
That right there.
All right. Take me up. Locked on.
There, keep it nice and steady.
Open fire. Coming in.
That, thank you. Yeah, I need 20, I think. 11. I need 20 if I'm not mistaken, right? Yep, 20, so I need 9 more. Means bare minimum I'll get 3. Bare minimum 3. And round 2. Hurry, go back. And then after this, we probably should get started somewhat on the Fontaine, like, westish, I guess. Because if I know, I technically do gotta continue the story up, because of this shit's gonna take forever despite all things.
Race you. Nice and spicy. Woohoo! Surf's up. Out of the frying pan, into ha! Bullseye. Locked on. Nice and spicy. Carving wave. Woohoo! All right. Out of the frying pan, let's ride. Nice and spicy. No ingredients. Let the mountain's veins boil. Eat this. Amazing. All right. Take me up. Open
I don't know
fire.
what. Okay.
Locked on.
And Pedro, did you ever play near Automata, by the way? What, you? Yeah, I played near Automata. I played it.
Out of the frying pan.
Only thing I just realized that, like, that legit clicks into me was called that I noticed is the soundtracks sound like very similar voice part of this song does, and then
Spice. Woohoo!
no shot.
Surf's up.
Like, part of the soundtrack sounds familiar, and then when they do, like, okay, and then when you're flying the Norwell, legit, part of the flight sounds like legit the part of Avatar when they're about to do, like, an Agni Kai. Or no, it wasn't a Agni Kai, it was, like, it was from when they went to, like, the Earth Kingdom, basically, and it does that little, like, whistle type thing. Well, I noticed. Could probably do this one. Oh, luck. Luck's on my side right now. Don't need it. Don't need it. I just noticed that some certain, like, sound files and stuff like that seem like they're synced together. Genshin gonna ban modders. I don't know, Chief. That song sounds like very similar. I'm just...
Open fire!
I'm gonna lost to against mod creators.
Open fire! Nice and spicy. You're toast.
I don't know, just the reason why it doesn't sound like... Oh, wait.
Check this out. That's the launch. Letting brave names echo. Let's ride.
And should be a hit.
That's up.
Okay, something's not right. That's 3 times in a row that I got triple the thing I wanted. That's... I'm scared, homie. I'm scared. I don't feel right. The fact that I got lucky that many times in a row. Back what I missed. I actually like one question about... Is there anything else you're gonna be working on for like, the rest of the like year? And then Pedro goes to YouTube side. And then Pedro said about there was a lawsuit about from creators basically on Genshin, on the modders.
All right. Bullseye! Let's ride.
Pedro, yes, it's Pedro.
Nice and spicy. Let's run. Woohoo! That's up. Bring it. the echoes of the valley. All right. Boba, get them. Take me up.
Burrow would not put us here. Just get a little bit of break. That's all that matters. This. That should be it. Purple. Yep. I think that's enough now. I think it is. Hey, you get a little break. Look, you get to relax for the rest of the year. That's good. Fans get to sit back, relax. Whatever. But I definitely got that done now. The only types of things I gotta worry about would be quotation marks, be water, fire. And Pedro, have you gotta confirm on what they're gonna put Cisolati, what's called on? Like, you know what type she's gonna be? Bro, the year is almost over. Yeah. I don't know, Chief. You could be still busy, but bro. I got XY to still do left. Pyro? Okay, she's gonna be ice. The ice type? Okay. I even still have ice shit. No, probably not. I'm gonna be broke myself.
We should,
I don't think I have like anything left. I was like,
add Astra.
let's see. Like everything's pretty chill for the most part. Like Monday is like brother's birthday, so I don't know whether or not I'm gonna be streaming completely that day. I'm supposed to be doing a semi podcast. It's called, technically speaking, semi podcast with, it's called Alexander Smith and it's called Lux that day. Was probably supposed to react with them essentially about Imagine Sat Rolls 8th there one. It's called like one to get advice on. So I have that to worry about, technically speaking. Okay, so ice tie. Let's see. What do I have here? I got one. Yeah. Only got one. And wait. Actually, another question, Pedro. If she can put up against Mavwika, if she's gonna put up against Mavwika, then it's not even worth me doing it then. I doubt I'm going to get both. I doubt I'm getting both. If she can put up against both, then I might as well not worry about ice at all then. They're going together with no confirmation yet. Okay. If they're going up together, I'm fucked then. If they're going up together, I'm fucked. There's no way I'm getting both. There's no shot I'm getting both at all. Like I have a lot of slippers of one type, I just don't know which type it was. Um, 6, 7, 7, 25. Okay, I just have a lot of ice ones. Okay. hurry up and craft them at least. Everything else should be good right here. We should be complete set. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be doing fuck that guy. Fuck, I forgot about that guy. Where the fuck is he right now? Where the hell art thou? Right here. Level you up. I'm gonna try to get him at least somewhat at the par. 40. Probably gonna be full flame. I gotta fight against him. But definitely if we're fighting those two, I gotta do against it properly then. Yeah, it should be fine. I jumped too late. I might fucking fall off the cliff. Don't worry.
Let's ride.
All right.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. You're tough.
Let's grind. Locked on.
This fucking birdie's gonna get taken down immediately.
Open fire.
Nice and spicy. Woohoo!
Absolutely the fuck not.
Oh, chill out.
All right. Running brave names I go. Locked on. Again. All right.
Out of the frying pan.
That should be that right. Yes. Yeah.
Need a surfboard?
Was this perfect enough? Maybe. 80, 40. Like I need it. Up. 45. Okay, we got him down to 45. Well, we got him to 40. No build. No real build, but crit damage, crit rate, energy recharge. HP, crit rate, attack, defense. Attack, defense. Energy recharge. Energy recharge. I know he needs that. Also, crit damage. Defense is not as useful. Not doing HP. It's not happening. Okay, come on, Chief. We gotta have something that's good for you, right? Hydro, Elemental Mastery, attack. Defense, crit damage. Okay, crit damage, crit rate, crit Elementary Mastery. Okay. Well, Pedro, you see what we're going to work on, because apparently, apparently we only got defense for a lot of the circlet right now. Okay. Weapon, a bow. Okay, weapon's a bow. By default, no more attack. Well, wait, let me find out. Inventory, energy recharge. No more attack damage is 40% recharge damage. No. I just need to look at this right here. Goal has a 40 cooldown. I might not remember his stuff though. Okay. Boron works an ancient ritual dealing with nice soul aligned AoE, electrical damage, summoning the fort for supersonic octolus. Increase taunt nearby opponents and tracks attacks from them. Continuous rotation fire also sonic waves that deals based on attack also. Yeah, that's based on attack. Okay. Okay, this actually makes me question it then. Let me see, you want Andrew recharge. Not like that. I need a better flower overall. Okay. Pedro, how do you think I should like go about this one? Because this one, because I know he needs energy recharge. Like, you know, energy recharge is something he needs right here. ER, yeah, it's like ER right here, but I also know crit damage and defense not gonna exactly help that. But like, let's say we have the ideal perfect one set. We have ER. I would say like my tank, I guess would be support. Be ER. I wouldn't say Elementor Mastery. I just don't feel EM. Just ER. Just go for ER. Fuck the rest. Just basically just gonna work with this, I guess, for now. But if we get a better thing, we don't have anything to. Yeah, we're just not having anything else. Because I know that's supposed to be the next character we had to kind of build up is literally Auron, even though I don't like him. I don't like him. He's a lame. Always gonna be effective for later on to other teams.
Ever tried chasing waves before?
Do that. Here. we're just gonna. Means I gotta just do. We gotta come up with just do sets based on being lucky at this point. But okay, so let's say it was called Pedro. We got Butcher was called Butcher Recharge for his main stat, crit damage, crit rate for his like substat, and then I don't think he has a lot of health, but I don't think he needs it. Yeah, Electro Recharge B was called his main stat. Crit damage, crit rate is a substat. Number through like the second, third, and fourth one would be attack, I guess, because he also scales up attack, if I'm not mistaken.
Need a surfboard?
And fuck you.
Off we go. Faster.
And let's see his fourth one. I don't know what the fourth one would be. Sure, just okay.
All right.
I'm safe.
These should be worth something. Go on, take it.
What the hell's over here, actually?
Nice and spicy. Carving waves.
Let me just kill you, homie. Here.
The best stuff's always at the bottom.
And then just gonna have a nice stroll.
I'm keeping a lookout. Don't worry, there's no ambush.
Don't think I see any other flowers over here, unfortunately. Oh, right there.
Out of the frying pan, it's amazing.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Need a surfboard?
we're all cool. We're all cool. Is there any more frogs on it? That might get enough actually. It's one segment actually. Oh, nearly waitlist day check. A horn and net one lynch is offering specific. Okay, I still gotta find out where the hell that thing is right there. Anything else around here? I think. Oh, there's more. Let's see. Xylo then. How much you are? 64. Oh, bet. And now.
Help me so much. I can't just let you leave empty-handed. Here, take this gem that I engraved my name on. You can use it to find me for help whenever you like. Whether you need me to fire up the forge or accompany you on a dangerous adventure, I'll be ready to help. This promise will stand until both my name and the stone have eroded into nothing.
And now we have Xylo now potentially better go up to 40 now, well, up to 90 now. That's our third quote-unquote level 90 character, our third one. Oh yeah, Queens of Fate right here. I think currently right now we're on like 5, I think, for like normal fates, I think. 6. We was on 5. 320 right there, that's 2 more. That's right, I think we have a decent line of stuff now. We have a decent. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 19. 19 plus 21. 19, 21, 19, 21 equals 41. That's 41 rolls will be into the thing so far. 41. Okay, what's next actually? Oh yeah, we do already did chilies also. Okay, let me see, because I know you also need that picture right there. You gave me, I'm pretty sure you sent me a picture with all of Mavwika's stuff, right? If I'm not mistaken. Somewhere in there. Somewhere in the files. Somewhere. I feel like I'm missing, like... I got all the flowers for her, so she has all the flowers materials set up already. I'm just missing, I think what's our main thing. Flower, we got the fire gems, we gotta go grab stuff. Oh, found it. We're gonna need to fight the tyrant. Okay. Okay, so I gotta fight the little flower type thing. Oh no, the mechanic. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, it's the mechanic. Yeah, she's gonna be his mechanic, so this thing on here. Basically, for my week up, we gotta get C46, which is mainly 2 to 3 per battle. That's 23 times fighting that thing. 23 and 23 times fighting that pulls about times 40, because I know. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. That's like 14 people. Math right here. I think I'm doing the math wrong, but did all of that. And we all need the whistles, which is damn, means I gotta go back to the I gotta go back to the old Natland thingy real quick. Eventually get the little crafting table. Trying to think the thing up real quick. I don't remember how much I got left for all those. That's 85. On is 30. 18. Okay. Double product. We're just gonna have a double product for multiple times, so let's get lucky. 3, 4. On is 36. Come on, Sucrose, give me something good. 3. Boom. I think that's all we need right here. So my Vuika's all set up for everything. Because I think that's all of it at this point. 101. Well, if I did put what's called crowns on her, she would be 129. 29. This one, it would be 96. And this would be 36. 96. 96. I want to go for it. Part of me wants to go for it just because it's there. All I need is 129. So each 28 from us. 24. 27. All needs 2 more. Now for this, all we need left is 190, yep, 96. Yeah, I gotta kill these more now. 46 equals 12. All warriors. Math, that should be all of it. I think that's all of it. Like, I gotta kill more tribal warriors, honestly, but that's something I do like daily. 39. Gotta get 96. 96. 7. 57. Well, no. Yep, 57. That's 57 right there. 3 more 7 of the warrior mental whistles I gotta get. 7. And that'll be Math Week will be all done, at least in terms of materials. What do I want to do now? What do I want to do? Not worth it. I'll just see how low up it goes by itself. Base defense. Ooh, trying to think. Okay. What else could I potentially need? Then I need the backs also for her. Find out how much do I got of it at least now. 8. Okay, I got barely any. Only need 9 the brown backs. $114 of these. Got 25. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think we're pretty set, honestly. I think we don't got anything else we could probably work on, at least today, I think. Based on what we got here. I think everything else we did. Except for weapon. Wait, I actually forgot about weapons. We got whatever like resin we have now. I'll probably just do it on our weapons now. I have not thought about it at all. I forgot about weapon wise. Top reason why I go back to Fontaine is let's see for weapon. Do I remember my direction in this place? Absolutely not.
Off we go.
have to work in 5 minutes. Oh no.
Take me up.
That's not a good thing, Chief. That's not a good thing.
Bullseye. Bullseye.
Well, if you gotta go, man, hope you have a good day of work, I guess.
Frying pan, carving wave.
Hopefully you're not too tired, bro.
Surf's up. Need a surfboard?
Don't forget to play a song next time. I'm not gonna forget to play a song, don't worry. And at 30, I mean 10. Bro, 30? God damn. I might have pulled in like big numbers, okay.
Off we go.
Don't worry, I'm definitely gonna be playing them. I'm definitely gonna play them. I just didn't pull them on yet because of one. I've been liking this chillax music real quick. I've been liking the chill vibe right now. There. I think it's right there. Not here.
Amazing. Nice and spiked.
That's all good. Look at that. Look. I think I just did everything I needed now. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want at this point. Oh yeah. I kind of prefer. I did forget about this. I definitely did forget about this thing. Fury. I have no clue what she does.
Yeah. Next customer.
Oh, so okay.
Let's go, tomato.
Okay, I get it now. As I miss it, let's go.
Yeah. Lend me a hand. Next customer. Yeah. Yeah. Lend me a hand.
Hold at this point. Can I just hold?
Next customer. Let's go, tomato. Yeah.
Okay, I definitely suck ass at this, Petro. This is not my thing. This is definitely not my style. Chivalry's almost scales the target, defeat enemies, shoot explosive barrels, cause explosion to more effectively defeat enemies. Fair. Just kill enemies.
Stop right there! Drop your weapons! Stop right there!
Let's go.
Drop your weapons! Stop right there! Final warning! Stop right there!
Yeah, it's not gonna go so well.
Final warning! Drop your weapons! Stop right there! Final warning! Drop your weapons! Final warning!
I suck.
Stop right there! Drop your weapons! Final warning!
Dude,
Drop your weapons!
I feel like I'm just the worst pro.
Stop right there! Final warning! Stop right there! Drop your weapons! Stop right there! Final warning! Stop right there! Drop your weapons!
Got it. It's gonna take a while.
Stop right there! Final warning! Stop right there!
Ankles.
Final warning! Stop right there!
Got it. Okay, yell to toss into one breath to score points. Okay. Okay. Gotta toss it. Shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. Be 100% easier.
Stay put. Don't be scared. You, Glade, you're up. Stay put. You, Glade, you're up. Stay put. Don't be scared. You, Glade, you're up. Don't be scared. You, Glade, you're up. Stay put. You, Glade, you're up. Stay put.
Simple.
You, Glade, you're up. Don't be scared. Stay put.
Yep, that didn't work out so great for my side.
You, Glade, you're up. Don't be scared. You, Glade, you're up.
And challenge complete. That's totally not weird that they gave me a full. This is too simple, but whatever. We got it done at least. All this done now. Boom. Okay. Bought the NetLine stuff. 58 days. That's I guess time. This one's all done now. Except for pledge, which I gotta do in 16 days, which I should start doing it now, I guess. Get that. Okay. I'll start working on the pledge a little bit then. The Children of the Echoes, the story time of the game.
It's been several days now. Wonder if Plasoli has finished making the Blaze Gem inscription.
Do.
Since Nechka's birthday is around the corner, let's go.
Do.
Shilonin, good thing you're here. I'm wondering if I can...
Oh, the shelf on the left, second row down, first X on the right. That one's yours. And the garden hoe belongs to Iknal, and the hammer is Pakal's, so make sure you take the one that's yours.
I haven't even said why I'm here. But looks like you're about to head out for a break.
He's
yes,
dead.
but I am going to take it right here. The temperature is just perfect today.
Really? But doesn't it feel a lot hotter than usual? I really don't want to stay out in this heat.
Exactly. In hot weather like this, customers don't tend to stick around and talk when they're coming to place orders or pick up the goods.
I see. Oh, here comes another customer. I'll just leave you to it then, and pick up my axe.
Sure, sounds good to me.
He's in a daze. Okay.
Hey, Shilonin!
Bruh.
Oh, traveler, Paimon! We meet again. Oh, you two seem to be in good spirits. How's your Pilgrim's Chronicle been? Run into any issues?
All simple.
Oh, good. It was also my first time receiving a Pilgrim's Chronicle, even though I've already turned it over to you. There are still a lot of things that could go wrong, so I wasn't sure if there'd be any issues.
What are the chances that something might still go wrong?
Well, less than the chances of Mualani accidentally falling off a spiritway, I'd say.
Oh, well, that definitely would never happen.
I found the axe, Shilonin. Thanks a lot. By the way, Nitchka's birthday's coming up real soon. Are you planning to visit her?
I've prepared a gift, and was just getting ready to take it to her.
You're not planning on giving the kid a full set of pliers again, are you? Or, let me guess, woodworking tools?
Yeah, that's right. Flowers will wither and toys will break, and snacks are quickly forgotten once they're eaten. But a set of durable work tools will always stay with you and get you through many sticky situations.
Bruh. We
But
can't
still, I won't be giving Nichka any tools this year. She wrote me a letter saying that she'd like a copy of To Kill the Brave. The book is not what you call a bestseller, but luckily, I have a few copies in my collection. They were really old editions that were published a long time ago, but they should still be readable.
Children her age love fairy tales. The last time I was at Tasoli's, I even brought Nachka. Wait. What did I bring her again? It must have been her
I'll
favorite
show
thing,
her a sticky
but,
situation for Venom. Hi. Well,
why can't I
what the
remember?
fuck, Venom? That's how you're gonna come in, Venom.
It's
That's how
quite
you come
hot
in.
today. Seems you're about to pass out from the heat. Do you
But
even
hi,
remember your own
Venom.
name?
My memory can't be this bad. It's just
We're
these
in that
past
chill vab milk right now. Chill vabs.
I've been forgetting things for some
Looks
odd
like got
reason.
like everything done.
In that case, why don't you use the Blaze Gem
Sorry.
inscription you have as a memo to engrave some important things to remember? After all, that inscription will never wear out.
Things left is
And
like
it's easy to carry.
like
I'd
Sunday
say
type
that's
stuff
quite a
where
fitting
I'm
use
supposed to
for it.
grab like anything.
You do have a point, but my inscription is almost already full. No, I engraved some wishes on my Blaze Gem inscription. You know, just some dreams that I have for the future and things I'd like to accomplish one day.
How you doing, Venom?
Even though Tasoli has said that from an aesthetic point of view, it would be best for people to keep their inscription short, this Blaze Gem inscription was still made by a name engraver, the forger of ancient names themselves. Everyone thinks that the inscription she made might have some wondrous powers. So, many people who bought Blaze Gem inscriptions engraved their wishes and dreams on them, in hopes that they would come true.
Sounds kinda like a wish granter. But if you do that, won't everyone be able to see your wishes and dreams?
Don't worry. We usually ask Tasoli to add the inscriptions for us. She has a unique method of engraving. With her method, the light must be at a certain angle in order to see the text. Without the right angle of lighting, the Blaze Gem inscription will just look like a pretty stone.
That's true. In the end, a Blaze Gem inscription is essentially just a piece of rock. It doesn't have the power to grant people's wishes. Making wishes to it is like shouting into an echoing valley. The only one who will answer is yourself. But using it as a journal for your wishes is also fine. Carrying them with you and taking a look from time to time can be a good source of encouragement. Well, as long as you don't suddenly change your mind and want to take your wishes back, that is. These things are extremely durable. It would take a lot of effort to change the words. And I don't think anyone would willingly part with it either. They're not cheap and very hard to get. If you ever lost it, you'd just be filled with regret. Still, it's really strange. Given Auntie's skill, how could it take so long for her to make one? Oh, well, I hope someone didn't give her an idea.
It's true. Chevin would totally have put that in her ear. Still, I don't think it's such a bad thing for Tasoli to make some money by selling these. At least she and little Nachka are better off now, and won't have to worry about the cost of treating her illness anymore. I was really worried about their family at first, and was even planning to send them some... Huh? What was I planning to send to Nachka again? This memory of mine.
Oh,
All right, if you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid even the inscription won't be able to save your memory. You should,
Damn.
go back. Yeah, get some rest.
Right. Right. Please give my regards to Tlasoli and Nachka. What's going on? Maybe I should go talk to Ernly to get some medicine.
You'll be going to Nachka's birthday party too, Shilonen? Oh, perfect! Then let's go together!
Oh, yeah, sure, but I didn't expect you to know Tlasoli too. She hasn't been coming to the tribe much lately, so how did you get a chance to talk with her?
don't talk about that.
Oh, so that's how you met her. She even wants to use volcanic crystal as a forging material. Guess she's really pulling out all the stops for her daughter. Then let's just go and ask. Come on, I want to give her the book anyway.
Huh? Wait a second. Our birthday gift's supposed to be a surprise?
Nope.
If we ask Nachka, then she'll know what gift we'll be getting her. And that would ruin the surprise.
But if you don't ask her, then how will you know what kind of present she would like? Here's another idea. Perhaps you can also give her a storybook based on what she wrote in her letter. That might be a good option.
But shouldn't we give it a little more thought? If we all give her books, it might seem like we didn't put much effort into it. Shilonen, have you really never asked her what she would like the most? There must be something else she'd like besides books.
Unfortunately, no. Nachka's illness has kept flaring up over the past few years. Apparently, she couldn't do anything during that time other than rest in bed. She didn't even have the strength to talk to anyone. It wasn't until recently that she started to recover from her illness and regained strength to write letters to others. Anyway, there's no need to overthink it. Worst case scenario, I can split the book into 2 volumes and we can each give her one.
Yeah, even though it would ruin the surprise, we could at least get her something that would make her happy. Anyway, could you tell us a bit more about the book that you're getting her? Is it really that unpopular?
Well, it's a little difficult to explain. You see, there are actually 2 versions of To Kill the Brave. The premise of the book is pretty straightforward. It's basically about a set of twin brothers working to defeat a demon lord. But after defeating the demon lord, the older brother, To Kill, discovers that the king's spirit has possessed his younger brother, Remok. In the ending of the original story, the older brother kills his younger brother to defeat the demon lord, before jumping into a volcano.
Boy. Okay, this long ass text. Oh god. Ready for the text of a goddamn foresight now. Okay. This tale comes from a desolate, distant past. In those days, the mountain teeth were still bared with blades against man and beast, thirsting for the soul of human minds, humans and non-human alike. People knew the gods of mountains loved them not, and was to be given a wide berth. Yet they were forced to seek shelter in the caverns from the storm screaming through the wild, all to pass one long night after the next. But the caverns, like the mountains, extracted pavement from these vagrants. Footless were the tribe, lost kin to the waste through which they stumbled blind. Violent? Valen? I don't fucking know this fucking word. Lion, I'm guessing. Below it, Tinkwell. The kind-hearted brother, Remnant, was born to one such tribe. At the hour of the birth, a long, troubling night ran inside and outside the caves. Through the campfires around which the tribe people sat flickered, and none were hurted by the light. The people thought, this fire shall soon go out, and once it does, we too shall be finished. How long will this night last? I'm cold, and hungry too. Let's hurry things up then. Quickly, let me walk into the night. Better than this torment. Oh, you poor children. Poor children. Yet Tickwill and Remnek did not announce themselves with the sorrowful cries of another children. Instead, to pull through the cavern depths, the minions of the cavern did their best to frighten them, but his gaze swept over them, keen as sharp stone spur. He has seen us, our sharp claws and teeth. But he is not afraid. The wicked characters whispered amongst themselves anxiously and involuntarily retract said appendages. Remnek, for his part, waved his hand and laughed. His laughter was the pebbles tumbled on his stream, drawing the eyes of all distressed tribespeople on his face. Only then did he notice that through the flames wavered, his never ceased to burn, and with another wave of his hand, Remnant patted the firewood next to him. Feed the flame, feed the flame. The other chief, thus reminded by the newborn boy, shouted his words aloud, just repelling the flare that has been about to swallow the tribe whole. People stood and fueled the fire, and they drew their obsidian blades, casting their eyes into the cavern depths just as Tanquil had. The beasts of the cavern were filled with rage and hate, but they knew these people would not loosen their grip on the weapons, nor would their eyes be shut. Terror had already fled, and so death was forced to retreat. Only when the sun rose again did the brothers close their eyes, falling asleep to their mother's bosom. Thus did their tribespeople depart the cave, having lived another day. These people who have rejected fear would live countless days more. Yet the defeat of her evil underlings caught the eye of their master. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that fucking name. But like you, for the lord of demons who claimed to be their mother of the underworld, mistress of 10,000 times, 10,000 caves, whose fangs were rocky catalites, whose tongue was every blast of wet, frigid wind, who upon awakening could only be satisfied with satiated by devouring 10,000 lives, souls of 10,000 living souls. Okay. Tinfoil and Rimnak were the first humans to slip her grass. Shamefaced, this Earth Mother waved her hand, lashing the evil beast, covering the side with a rock. Go, go, redeem your humiliation failure. Capture those dim-witted mortals and fill my stomach. But having their fears vanquished, the people remember well the methods scattered those terrors time after time. They settled at the foot of the mountain, sharpened wooden stakes, lit fires, and gave the sharpest blades to their best words, which they would stand guard behind the stakes. Their bright eyes burst the weariness beyond the firelight, and did not shift their gaze away for even a moment. By blade and fire, the Totliku minions taste defeat time after time, until they could do nothing but huddle in the dark, daring not to draw near the flame. The fires in the hearts of the people ignited, and they began to speak of victory, of light, and into the viper. They believed in Tanquil and Remnant. The two brothers could surely keep the light alive. Tanquil and Remnant caught the steam, and so they sharpened their spears and blades, preparing to drive the demon lord, the evil serpent, to their doom. But the Earth's mother, who hated this tribe, did not relent. She took sludge from the deepest part of the cave, pinched it into a snake. Then she plucked out her eyes, setting it onto the serpent's eye socket. It was that child who caused you to witness the fire, and so let me go and swallow his eye. One evening, when the sun has just set, night veil slowly covering the sky, and stars had yet to begin granting their light. Serpent bit and slew a rabbit beyond the tribe's bounds and buried into the skin, lying flat on the ground. Renab, returning from the gathering herbs, came upon this rabbit, and seeing its wound, the kind child put its torch down without hesitation, and reaching for its herbs and chew on them, trying to apply them to the rabbit. But the snake, speaking for the Earth Mother, leaped from the womb, hissing laughter. Ha ha ha, ignore foolish humans, sacrifice yourself for a lowly rabbit. Before Lena could retrieve his torch, the Earth Mother Serpent lashed his fangs first onto his neck and then burned onto his body, capturing his heart and soul in both. The defenseless sentries were next to be murdered by the Earth Mother, for they greeted him not just as they always did when he returned to gathering herbs, only to be pierced through the heart of a serpent. Dying on the spot, the entire tribe's fires were put out. and amidst a shroud of darkness, death, and terror were resurgent. The Earth Mother spat the snake out, and through poisoned fangs she cried out, "Behold, behold, you arrogant fools, and kneel as you should in dust." But the sound of the rock being struck cut her off. For Quill, whose has been sharpened his thin blade, used it to create sparks that set his tent alight. Reaches blade, charged floor, laying the fly of his blade at the Earth's mother's messenger. The blazing edge cleaved the poisoned serpent molded from the soil with ease. But as sick was about to fall through, he saw his brother's eye and blood staining his brother's hand. That instant was all the time that wounded viper needed to escape. Yet, naively cheered, it was still the Earth Mother's eye, reduced almost to ashes. This tribe was destroyed, and never again was there a chance it would ever dare defy her. Thus did the Earth Mother comfort herself as she retreated into the darkness. The will wished to recall Remnak's name, but burning dust caught him in his throat, and so he could only watch his brother vanish into the night. When the night at last passed, Quill, who stood amidst the ruin, knew that surviving tribespeople could no longer stand. Burying his confusion and pain deep inside his heart led him a new journey. They crossed mountains, canyons, and dodged prison. And Quill did not close his eyes for so long as they journeyed, nor did he dare to loosen his on blade or finally by a son of a on a tribe linked in. Only after the last of his blade fall into slumber under the old command here did he relax and collapse to earth. When he awoke, he found himself a blazing cave, the lava that surrounded him undulated with erratic pulse, as if the very mind was slowly breathing. When he stood up, the lava boiled and bubbled and rumbled, came from all directions. Do not search for your brothers. His eyes has been devoured by a cunning serpent. But I must save him and pursue the venomous snake also. His words echoed through the cave, the goddess of mountains and fire was silent. Quill thus prayed unto her. Let my brother's name live on. I am willing to sacrifice my heart and blood in return. The goddess answered him for echoing the cave. Thus said she, your prayer have I heard. But your brother is no longer your king. His name is sunken into the deepest of depths. Quill raised his head, lifted up his wish, and the goddess turned my blood into fire, so my heart may illuminate the depths. I will bring my brothers back before my bloods run dry. Turn my blood to fire until my soul may sear and slay the serpent. I will take its head before my blood runs dry. Quill awoke once again. The shaman of the tribe gave him a brand new sword and food and water. Only the shaman collapsed his shoulders and blessed him. May your fire dry the venomous snake's venom. Thus Quill embarked on another journey. His strength was endless, his body was tireless, and his blood burned like lava. He crossed grassy fields and snowy peaks, deep valleys, and high mountains, and the goddess of mountains and fire shielded him the way with falling rocks and cracks. Thus took full stride forward without hesitation. When he met his brother again, the Earth Mother mocked him once more, using Remnant's body and voice, but when her claws pierced Quill's, he moved not. Instead, her bones were melted by his burning blood. Quill stared at the vicious demon lord down and said in a loud voice, my brothers are gentle of heart. You would surely have made this land a better place. Yet you affronted him with your poison, smothered his virtue, Are those who have faith in his virtue. Die, you despicable beneficent die here. As he roared, secretly blood-stained his obsidian blade, turning it red-hot in an instant. His Earth Mother watched in terror as her shell, bones, and soul were sundered. She wished to scream but a moment in which she could unleash her claws and tear separate to ribbons, but she could not make no sound. For the fire's light, silent soul whom this body once belonged awakened, and that soul cried out to his brother. I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but as I've seen the light of your heart and spirit, remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I would never have left. The blazing flames swept over every corner in the gloomy, rigid cavern, and every last poisonous insect within was slain, burned to ash along every pot and steam and heinous and vile. The last drop of his blood was about to burn away. The roof of the cave above it was his had trembled. A fissure opened, and a gem fell down and stopped up his wound. The goddess of mountains fire spoke once more, and her voice echoed across the walls. You yet one drop of blood, return to your tribe, for this is your brother's wish, and I will see it fulfilled. One night, the old fat man, who had waited day after day beyond the tribe's bounds, stood to welcome the returning Tickles, but Tickle refused the water, the food, and tears. Instead, he simply said, "The venomous stake is slain, and I am victorious, but I shall soon depart along with my brother." He took the gem from his chest, placed it upon a torch, walked up to a silent volcano. I have but one drop of blood left, but it's not left for me, but rather for justice and fairness, for the goose, the brave. Use it and light a fire, a flame that shall never be extinguished. Having said that, the banquet will leap into the dead volcano. The earth was shaken by its heart and blood, and the volcano's own heart resumed beating, the blazing lava once more beginning to flow. The volcano lives, is thus the bravery of all the tribes.
I remember there was one line that was super popular at the time. If I still remember right, after being possessed by the goddess Coatlicue, Remok said, "I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit. Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left." The other version was released only recently. The author heard a suggestion from someone and suddenly decided to try and make a stake in the fairy tale market, so the story was revised. In the revised version, the brothers killed the demon lord together and both survived. According to the author, this gave the story a happy ever after kind of ending. However, the revised version was not well received. After a month on the market, it had hardly sold any copies, and the books were collecting dust on the store shelves. The store owners desperately tried to get rid of the book, and have resorted to all sorts of promotions and discounts to sell it. Even now, the only edition of To Kill the Brave you can find in the market is the newer one, whereas the older edition is nearly impossible to find. Anyway, I couldn't bring myself to give such a poorly rated book to Nechka, so I spent a few days looking and managed to find a few copies of the old edition in a warehouse. I picked out a copy that looked relatively new and wrapped it up as a present for Nechka. If you're interested, I can give you this extra copy to read. The pages are pretty old though, so please be gentle with it. Oh, and here's a copy of the newer edition too. They gave me a free copy when I went to buy some chocowaddle.
So that's how they're trying to sell off the book. Could it really be that bad? Even Paimon's curious now. Okay, but you'll have to carry Paimon for a while. Once Paimon's done reading it herself, she'll read it out for you.
Let's get going. Tlasoli lives pretty far from the tribe, so it'll take us some time to get there.
Do, 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 do. Yeah.
Let's burn this breeze.
All right. Letting page names echo!
Let's burn this breeze.
Go on now, Yengu. Nachka is still resting.
Hey, Tlasoli, we're here!
Oh, what a surprise. And even Shilonin is here too.
Yep.
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen you, Auntie. I received Nachka's letter. She wanted a copy of To Kill the Brave, right? Well, I've brought the book for her. There are several editions of the book in Natlan, and I wasn't sure which version she'd prefer. I asked a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. It seems this softcover edition is one of the most popular options, so I brought it for Nachka.
You haven't changed a bit, Shilonin. Let's go inside. I was just boiling some chocoatl, so you can all try some. Shilonin used to love drinking chocoatl. When she was little, she would always have several cups every time she came to visit me. You were already a big girl by the time I finally had my Nachka. Alright, for now let's... Oh,
Oh, Auntie, let's go inside. Traveler, please help me get her into the house.
Sure thing.
Oh, Paimon will help too! Be good, Yengu, and don't get in the way.
Yeah.
All right, let's get indoors. Watch your step, Auntie.
Gonna go in a house, I guess.
sorry. Nachka's illness has been flaring up recently, so I was up for a few nights. I suddenly started to feel dizzy in the sun. I hope I didn't scare you. Have a seat. I'll fetch you a few cups of chocoatl. Please wait a moment.
Oh, I've already brought them over. This cup's for you, Auntie. And these are for you, too.
That went in with the awareness.
Chocolatl? What does it taste like? Paimon's heard that it can be pretty bitter. Traveler, could you give it a try first?
Oh, don't worry. Auntie always adds a lot of sugar. It won't be bitter.
The last time you came to visit, you were still just a kid. But now you're a pillar of the Children of Echoes. No, of all Natlan even.
Oh, well, it's all thanks to the drinks I had here and the books I happen to read.
We heard that you two are from the same tribe, but Paimon had no idea you were so close.
When I was little, my parents were always talking about how skilled Auntie was at forging ancient names and how she was a good role model for the rest of us. the moment I became idle at home, they would toss me into Auntie's workshop to watch and learn.
Then I would have your parents go back, boil you a pot of chocolate, and let you play in the house.
Yeah, and then I would drink and listen to you banging away with your tools in the workshop. But eventually, she moved out of the tribe to find some more space, and I didn't have the chance to visit again after that.
But why did you seem so familiar with the place when you went to the kitchen for the drinks just now?
Because the layout of this place is identical to her old house. Let me see. Yeah, that should be Nichka's bedroom then.
That's right. I remember you used to hunker down in the room to read and draw. But you're all grown up now. Even if you wanted to live here, I'm afraid you've already outgrown Nichka's bed. That's how Nichka sees Shilonen too. Whenever she's feeling better, she always asks me when her pen pal sister will be coming to visit.
Well, yeah, I'm here now, and even brought a gift as an apology. I'll leave the book here.
You said Nichka asked you for the book? I hope it wasn't too much trouble to get. Really, I'm surprised that she even asked you for a present. When she's at home, she'd even ask me for permission to eat some snacks. Maybe I've been too strict with her. She's obviously starting to like her big sister more than her own mother.
Oh, really? Well, I'd say I really haven't done enough to deserve the title of big sister. Yeah, I wasn't able to help her when she was sick, and I didn't even come and visit her that many times. Well, the only thing I have been able to do is to help her find some books.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Shilonen. You have great responsibilities as the name engraver of the tribe. We both know you are far too busy to take care of her. The responsibilities on your shoulders also became far heavier when I gave up on my work.
You just had more important things to tend to, Auntie. No one in the tribe blames you. We all know that Nichka needs her mother's care.
But that doesn't change the fact that I gave up on my work. And even now, I still have not found the courage to pick up my hammer again. I'm sorry to leave you to shoulder all the responsibilities alone, Shilonen.
Oh.
Ooh, why so somber all of a sudden? Don't be so sad, everyone. Hasn't Nichka gotten better lately?
Oh, relax, Auntie. I can handle the work. But once Nichka is back on her feet, you should get back to work and let me have a vacation. You'll be the one who's busy then, and I'll be sitting at the side drinking chocolate and cheering you on.
Sounds nice.
If that day really comes, you can have as much chocolate as you like. If you asked me before, I wouldn't have even been able to talk about it. But now that she's gradually recovering, I've also gained some courage to face what happened back then. Nichka's illness actually originates from the Abyss. That night, I was in the tribe, having a discussion over the forging of new ancient names. Before we could finish our discussion, the alarm started to ring outside. A horde of monsters from the Abyss suddenly attacked the tribe, so everyone banded together to fight them off. I joined the fray as well, and it wasn't until the monsters were repelled that I got back home with some guards from the tribe. But Nichka was gone. I can't remember how long I spent searching for her. Maybe for 2 or 3 days. In the end, we found Nichka at the bottom of a short cliff. She was holding a dried up embercore flower in her hand, and there were traces of abyssal corruption around her wounds. I know. It was all my fault. Before the incident, Nichka had asked if I could forge an ancient name for her. Work was busy at the time, so I told her that if she could find an embercore flower, I would use it as material to forge her an ancient name. Oh, Nichka, my daughter, my Nichka. I was holding her in my arms, but no matter how many times I called her name, she wouldn't open her eyes and look at me. I was the one who decided to move my workshop to the outskirts of our tribe for work. and I was the one who left her home alone. Oh, my daughter. My Nechka. Why do you have to suffer like this?
Whoa, hey! It's okay, right? Nechka's getting better. She already has the strength to write letters now, doesn't she? Well, Shilonen has even brought her a gift.
Sorry. I just can't control myself whenever I remember that time. Phew. Alright. It's not every day that we get guests. I really shouldn't be crying like this. I asked someone to buy some ingredients for me. So, why don't you stay for dinner tonight? I'll make some shrimp bisque, grilled fish and mint sauce, and tower tacos.
We'll help.
Our
That's not
taco
what you
stones
want
like
to
what the
make, and we don't want you to tire yourself out.
Thank you both, but don't worry. It's just a few dishes. I'll be fine. You three just need to make sure everything gets eaten up. I can't eat a lot at this age.
Oh, we haven't had anything to eat yet, so don't worry. We'll make sure there are no leftovers.
Ah, it just occurred to me that Shilonen likes to eat cheesy crab hot pot. Why don't I make that instead of the grilled fish and mint sauce? I remember you don't like picking out fish bones.
Nah, both are fine with me. I've learned to just chew up the fish bones now.
Oh, come on now. If you don't want to pick out the bones, I can just take them out for you. Anyway, for dessert, would you like a cup of grain fruit or chocolate?
Cup of grain fruit.
chocolate though.
How about a cup of green fruit mixed with chocolate?
Okay, got it. I'll go start cooking, but could you do me a favor in the meantime? I ordered a bunch of ingredients, and they should be here any minute now. Would you go check by the door and see if they were already here? If so, please bring them in. Come on, Shilonen. Stop lying around. You shouldn't nap before dinner. It'll ruin your appetite.
Hey, I'm not a kid anymore, you know. You don't have to worry about my appetite.
That's beside the point. If you don't watch out for your health while you're still young, then when you get older, you'll...
All right. I'm getting up.
We'll go check on the ingredients with Shilonen. It isn't far, so it shouldn't take us long.
And all we gotta do is get the goods. This shouldn't take too long.
All right.
No one's come to deliver the ingredients yet. Paimon thought we'd see someone come flying down on a Yunkasaur as soon as we came out.
A messenger from the Scions of the Canopy wouldn't be flying here. They usually come climbing down the cliffs nearby. No need to look. There isn't anyone on the cliffs.
I just saw a ghost. Hey, you there. Sorry, but does Tlisoli live around here?
Yep.
Oh, are you the one who's supposed to deliver the ingredients?
Ingredients? Are you kidding? I was nearly eaten myself.
There we go.
Never mind that now. Those monsters are still hot on my heels. Please, you've got to help me.
Shilonen,
He's already on.
she's already
Already
got us
gone.
to fight the monsters. Let's go help her out.
Easy fight. Easy work.
Open fire!
Boba, get them. Woohoo!
They did change the slot, so my slots are now in a different location than before.
Bring it!
You're toast. Nice and spiked. Let's ride.
that should be it for the monsters. Yeah, it was easier than I thought.
Yep.
Oh, it also seems we're in good luck. The goods weren't damaged either.
Strange. We didn't see any monsters on the way here.
Yeah, right. I use this road to deliver goods all the time, and I've never been attacked like this before. It's the main road in and out of the tribe, so people often come here to clear out any monsters. This area is usually very safe. I don't know what happened, but it seems like all the monsters around here have gone berserk. Even the docile Tepetlosaurs are in a frenzy. Tlisoli doesn't even forge ancient names anymore, so why can't she just move back to the tribe? If she comes back, Nachka will even be able to find some playmates. She's so young and hasn't even... Nachka's playmates. No, wait, I feel like my kids have played with her before. They've even told me about Nachka's favorite game. If I remember right, it was... strange. I always remembered it before. How could I forget all of a sudden?
Look at that! He has a Blaze Gem inscription too!
Is he gonna market for it?
You should go back to the tribe. It seems like you had quite the scare today. We'll take the ingredients back for you. I'll carry these bags, and you two can carry the rest.
Huh? Oh, sure. Paimon can take care of these grapefruit that fell out of the bag.
If you say so. Thank you so much. I guess today's just a really bad day for me to go outside.
That's so weird. Why is everyone we run into today having trouble remembering stuff? Paimon's not sure how to say it, but she's got a strange feeling about this. Like it's all somehow related.
Once you live long enough, you'll eventually start experiencing strange days like this. Let's bring the ingredients back. Otherwise, we won't have anything to eat tonight.
Let's do this then!
Out of the frying pan. Carving waves.
Dude, they're all quick.
Amazing.
That's a quick grab right there. Just
Off we go.
wasn't supposed to be like that. But wait, so this, thank you, and let's go.
All right.
Get that, and boom.
Ah, you're finally back. What took you so long? I was starting to worry.
Oh yeah, we ran into some small problems, but everything's fine now.
All right, as long as everything's okay now. You all have a seat. I'll get the food ready. It won't take long.
Whoa, there's so much tasty food! You're amazing, Tlisoli!
They were all pretty simple dishes to make. Don't be shy. Dig in, everyone.
Dude.
Paimon will help herself. Paimon will have some of this, and this. Oh, and this!
I wanted to get
Oh
eat.
yeah, can I get another serving, please?
You're done already? Do you even chew when you're eating?
Of course! Didn't I say that I'd chew up the fish bones? I'll have just one more fish and leave the rest for Nachka.
It's okay. Just go ahead and eat all you'd like. Nachka can't eat these dishes anyway.
Her body is too weak to digest these kinds of things. I'll just make some broth for her.
Oh no, but Paimon thought she'd already recovered from her illness.
Probably gotta get the Traveler to
Injuries caused by the Abyss cannot be undone. The doctor said the fact that she's stable is already quite a miracle. But it's okay. Nechka can talk to me now and can even hold my hand. That's more than I could ask for. Even if she will never again know that I am her mother.
What do you mean?
The doctor said the Abyss has had an irreversible effect on Nechka's soul. She's lost all her memories from before she was injured. The doctor also said this sort of memory loss isn't like simply forgetting something. Rather, she can no longer remember anything from before that fateful day.
Huh? But how does that happen?
You know about the woven scrolls that the Masters of the Night Wind use to record things, right? Well, generally speaking, forgetting things is like when the woven scrolls would gradually start to fade. As long as you repaint and weave the threads again, the faded memories will come back to life. But the case of Nechka's memory loss is as if her woven scroll had been cut in two, and the portion of the past was burnt to ashes. The books she loved to read, the flowers she took joy to grow, and the time she spent in this house were all cut off by the Abyss, and can never be retrieved again. As one example of that, Nechka now only sees me as a strange, unfamiliar auntie who claims to be her mother. She's a good kid, and doesn't want to upset this lady who's been taking care of her so much, so she still calls me Mom. But I've always had a feeling that she's constantly wondering about things like, where is her real mother? Why is she stuck here in this house? Was she abandoned? Nechka really has no idea that her real mother is right in front of her, and has never left.
So you plan on recreating Nechka's woven scroll all by yourself?
Called
What
it.
do you mean?
Or should I say, you've already started reweaving that scroll long ago? The delivery guys. I saw it hanging from his waist, so I asked to borrow it from him. Don't worry, I'll return the inscription to him once we've figured everything out. These things aren't cheap, after all.
When did you know?
Yeah, I noticed it back when Blaze Gem inscriptions suddenly became popular among the tribe. It was then that I also noticed that everyone wearing Blaze Gem inscriptions had varying degrees of memory loss. Traveler, you've picked up on it too, haven't you? Accessories made using ancient names forging techniques. For what's only supposed to be a pretty souvenir, this inscription contains a phlogiston engraving with a truly overkill level of complexity. The shapes and patterns of these engravings are also identical to that of an ancient name. By making just a few slight adjustments to the layout and connections of the main pattern, you can pretty much qualify this Blaze Gem inscription as a bona fide ancient name. And yet, you've never told anyone about these engravings in the Blaze Gem inscriptions that can be activated at any time. Am I right, Auntie?
I knew you were a sharp one, Shilonen. That's right. I have a way to cure Nechka and restore all her memories. It's actually quite simple. I want to forge an ancient name for Nechka that contains all of her past memories.
And the reason they must be approved by the Wyab is because the memories they bear are all stored within the ley lines. Extracting those memories from the ley lines requires the Wyab's assistance. But your plan wouldn't need you to do any of that, right, Auntie? Your Blaze Gem inscriptions will help you complete that part of your plan in the ley line's place. You will use the inscriptions to form a massive memory bank for Nechka. And the ancient names you're trying to forge will be used to extract corresponding memories from the memory bank.
A memory bank? Wait, so the reason all those people were having trouble remembering stuff is because The Blaze Gem inscriptions took away any memories related to Nachka?
Using other people's memories of Nachka to reconstruct her past? This is the first time I've heard of such an idea.
Damn.
You've seen through my plans, Shilonin. You're as outstanding as ever. Far more brilliant than me. I intend to use this method to collate all the memories related to Nachka and allow her to regain her past again.
But wouldn't extracting memories like that hurt the person carrying the Blaze Gem inscription?
Not at all. Every time a Blaze Gem inscription extracts memories, the process is under my precise control. That way, there's no chance of anyone in the tribe getting hurt. This is the central inscription that controls all the other Blaze Gem inscriptions, which will also soon serve as Nachka's ancient name.
You made all of this yourself, Tlasoli?
Yes.
That ancient name though.
It was lots and
What?
lots of work. It was truly exhausting. Or perhaps I've just grown old. You saw it yourself. I nearly fainted just from being in the sun. I could collapse tomorrow, or even in the next few moments. But Nachka's ancient name is still far from completion. I've solved the issue of storing memories, but I still don't know how to connect Nachka up to this central inscription.
I thought you just modify your own ancient name.
I considered it, but this matter doesn't have anything to do with my ancient name. It's of no help to me, and I don't need its help now.
You know the price to pay for making something like this.
Yes, I do. But as long as I can get my Nachka back, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Otherwise, Nachka won't have any chance of reclaiming her past once I'm dead and gone. She won't remember me, and she won't even remember why her name is Nachka. When that time comes, she'll be left to drift around the world all alone, unknowing of where she came from or where she should go. She is my daughter, the one to whom I gave the Nachka name. Whether it be as her mother or as a name engraver, I can't simply stand by and let her name disappear.
Shilonin?
I'll take the central inscription. I'm going to completely disassemble it to confirm its components and uses, and I won't make any promises until I've checked everything.
Fair.
Say goodnight to Nachka for me, Auntie.
Oh, wait. I've also finished the inscriptions for the Traveler in Paimon.
Wouldn't it also be best for... Not even going to even...
I'm sorry it took me so long to finish them.
Hold on, Auntie. The Traveler and Paimon have never met Nachka before, so you can't draw any memories from them.
That wasn't my intention. They're just ordinary gifts. Please, take them.
Got up from bed.
What was that?
Nachka must have woken up and wants to get out of bed on her own. Sorry, I'll go check on her first. Nachka, don't try to get out of bed. Just tell Mom if you need anything.
You go ahead and take care of Nachka, Auntie. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon. There are a few things I want to tell you.
Okay, here we go. Let's find out.
Let's head back to the tribe first. There are some things I need to get from my workshop. Disassembling the central inscription? It's not going to be easy.
Just keep going, I guess, for now, and then...
Let's burn this breeze.
Woohoo!
Let's burn this breeze.
that real quick.
You two can wait outside for a moment. I just need to go in and grab something. The workshop is a little messy, so unfortunately... Yeah, that's not really what I mean. It's not the mess that's really the problem. It's just that the workshop is cluttered with way too much stuff. Books, files, and even ancient texts I got from the Masters of the Nightwind. Everything's piled up to the ceiling. You probably won't know where to step once you're inside. Kachina suffered quite an unfortunate series of events the last time she went inside. Well, I suppose it was my fault for being so focused on searching for information at the time that I forgot to lock the door. After entering the workshop, she was shocked to find herself face to face with a massive woven scroll from the Masters of the Nightwind, and then she turned around and knocked over a huge stack of forging blueprints. She tried to step out of the way, but tripped on a poster tube that was behind her, and then boom! The forging blueprints came crashing down right onto her head.
Damn.
She's lucky I noticed in time. I found Kachina in a daze and managed to save her before an entire set of the history of the Children of Echoes was about to bury her. I then dragged her up to the second floor. Ever since then, Kachina always waits outside the door and doesn't dare take a step in whenever she comes to see me.
Yeah, you're an artisan and craftswoman after all. We thought there would be weapons and armor hanging all over the place. But it seems more like a library than a workshop.
Well, my primary work is forging ancient names, which is much trickier than making swords and tools. Aside from the necessary craftsmanship, I also need to consult many ancient texts. You probably already know that each ancient name represents a certain spirit, behind which are countless related stories to support it. In other words, the essence of an ancient name is the physical manifestation of a certain spiritual will. And as a name engraver, when I'm working on a new ancient name, I'm not only trying to give it a physical shape, but more importantly, I'm also trying to understand the spirit contained within the name. And to do that, I have to collect as many related stories as possible and read through them all. But, as you might know, people tend to add a lot of extraneous details when it comes to stories about themselves. For stories that have been clearly exaggerated or altered, I must gather other related stories and information as cross-references. This way, I can filter out all the absurd and exaggerated details and restore the person's life to its true nature. Only in true stories can you find the authentic spirit. And this is the only way for the spirit to become an ancient name that matches its essence.
We've heard about the concept behind ancient names before, but after hearing you explain the details, Paimon can't help but think that ancient...
Well, no matter how powerful ancient names could be, they would never be able to suddenly turn into a blade or allow you to smash through an entire cliff in one punch. It's just a form of spiritual power that's passed down from generation to generation. It doesn't have those kinds of physically tangible effects. Well, take your own names, for example. From the moment you appeared in this world, some person had already prepared a blessing for you. And that person then condensed this blessing into your name and gave it to you as a gift. It may feel like the moment you received your name is already in the past, but it will always stay with you and move with you in the future. Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. Well, that's what Auntie once told me. And with this blessing, people will become more confident as they walk into their future. To put it another way, it's like having a lamp in your hand as you walk through the darkness of night.
Oh, Paimon gets that. If you're alone when you're walking in the dark, it's easy to get scared and tired quickly. But if someone else is walking with you, then it won't be nearly as scary. And, well, you might still get tired, but it'll still be a whole lot better than walking alone. The Traveler always has Paimon by her side, though, so she'll never have to worry about that. Oh, Paimon's sure many only wish they could be in your shoes, Traveler.
Oh no.
Iron's always flying. Of course it gets tiring. But we're getting off topic. We can talk about that later.
Anyway, this is what Clisoli told me when I was training as a name engraver. And to be honest, I've only understood 20% of what she said at most. I've never been able to figure out the rest.
But doesn't that mean you basically don't get it?
Well, that's not entirely true. Auntie and I have at least come to a consensus on the most important thing. You know what? I am sick of talking. We can talk about all of this later. Please, wait a moment while I grab my things.
Oh boy, all the dusty books are all falling. Okay.
Did you hear a whole section of something collapse in there just now?
Yep.
It's fine, it's fine. It was just a bunch of very old ancient name records. I've already made copies of them. I kept this set of phlogiston wedges in the back, so it wasn't easy to take out. I had to resort to brute force. Come on, let's go disassemble the central inscription. It shouldn't take long.
Okay, let's hurry up and get that on the way now.
Let's burn this breeze.
Here we are. This is the place.
Yep.
This cliff is pretty high. What are we going to do here? Are we going to climb to the very top and then throw this inscription down the cliff?
I'm going to use phlogiston to make an engraving circle on the cliff wall. That will allow me to investigate the internals of the central inscription. Now let me see if this thing can even turn on. I was still an apprentice last time I used it. Before we attempt to engrave the inside pattern of an ancient name with phlogiston, we always use this to draw out the engraving diagram on a cliff or open ground. Only after we've confirmed that phlogiston can flow properly through the internal engravings can we start formally working on the small internal engravings of the ancient name. If we want to dismantle the central inscription in a non-destructive manner, we'll have to use this thing. I really don't want to engrave such a large diagram with my bare hands.
Oh, so you'll be able to see what it looks like on the inside without ruining Tlasoli's inscription?
For the most part. If it were just an ordinary unfinished ancient name piece, I'd just take it apart and pour phlogiston into the internal engravings to see everything. But since it's a central inscription, it would be better not to destroy the blessing that Auntie has prepared for Nechka.
So, Shilonen, does this central inscription fall under the 20% you understand about ancient names, or the other 80% you don't understand?
Oh, don't worry. As I said, Auntie and I share an understanding of the most important principle,
Don't screw up.
which is names are intrinsically valuable. Only by having names can things be sorted and categorized. They allow the world to become more orderly and identifiable. For example, when I order ore, I would usually say I need volcanic crystals of about 35% purity and no more than 3% of impurities. Without specific names, I would only be able to go to the ore merchant and say, I want this and this. No, this isn't it. That one. No, not that one either. Yeah, you see what I mean? Names are a crucial part of how we standardize our workflow. Without names, the work would be impossible. Yes, because forging ancient names is first and foremost a technical job. There's no debating that. As for the question of why it's important, as long as it does not affect your ability to perform your work, you'll gradually understand it as you put the process into practice. After all, creating an ancient name is quite the complicated process. Well, let me break it down even further. We're not in the tribe right now anyway. Essentially, by forging ancient names, I'm assigning nicknames to the heroes in Outland's history. Giving someone a name is a subjective expression. You just need to express your hopes and wishes for them. But giving someone a nickname is a much more objective expression. To come up with a fitting and accurate nickname requires much thought and observation. If ancient names or nicknames aren't descriptive enough, no one will remember them anyway. So the best I can do is gather all the information I could and try to come up with the most fitting nicknames possible. Even a minor mistake in the process could cause people to misunderstand the nickname. For a name engraver such as myself, such mistakes would be considered a major blunder.
Paimon isn't trying to come up with a nickname for Shilonen. Besides, all of Paimon's nicknames have been very descriptive. Everyone can remember them.
Phew, now I'm curious. Why don't you, come up with one for me?
Are you serious?
Of course. This is also my line of work, you know. Go ahead.
A nickname? Shilonen. Well, she uses phlogiston to forge weapons and make names for others. Smith?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. And quite fitting, too. I'll remember it. But, you should keep observing my work, Paimon. Maybe you'll come up with an even better nickname. Right, okay. Time to make like a smith and start smithing. Watch closely.
Okay. I shouldn't even try this.
Adjust the inclination by 2 degrees. Stop. The error margin is within an acceptable amount, but I'll extend the inscription link a little more just to be safe. I'll leave some space here. When the linked engravings are activated, the inscriptions here will overlap with each other. There! That should complete the flow.
Ooh.
Amazing, Shilonen! You were running all over that cliff as if it was flat ground!
Oh no, it doesn't have anything to do with my tribe. It's just the, phlogiston adhesive I have on my shoes. But after all that running around, I'll have to infuse them with more phlogiston again. Huh. I should prepare a spare supply of phlogiston to bring with me next time. More or less, yeah. I usually have at least the key equipment on hand. I can show them to you when we next find the time, but let's get to work first. Let me see. Start with Anchor 1 and activate it with Density 3 phlogiston.
Okay.
Whoa! A super huge diagram just appeared! Tlasoli's central inscription is even floating!
Well, that kind of explains how they got all the paintings on the goddamn wall. Explains enough.
So are you done checking the inscription, Shilonen? How does it look?
I didn't find any anomalies in the phlogiston engraving. All the adjustments are indeed based on ancient name engraving techniques.
That means we can help Tlasoli and Nichka now, right?
Well, probably, but I have good news and bad news. Oh, but I'm also just going to go ahead and share both, so it's not like you'll have a choice in the matter.
Paimon will cover her ears after the good news.
Well, even if you cover your ears, the issue will still continue to exist. But, you know, before we get to that, I want to ask the Traveler a question.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on absorbing memories? I knew you felt the same way, and that'll save me some initial explanation. I've never been very good at that anyway. It's hard to control the absorption of memories. Technically speaking, this type of inscription has the power to do far more than absorb memories related to a single person. By herself, Auntie can't handle that level and scope of work, but if she has accomplices, it is completely possible for her to use this inscription to accomplish far bigger things.
Accomplices? You make it sound like she's committing a crime!
Well, here's the good news. Yes, this Blaze Gem inscription would be the perfect tool to commit crimes, but we haven't found any accomplices or signs that she intends to put it to such uses. From a purely objective standpoint, we can consider that possibility as yet to be confirmed for now. The bad news is, there's still an underlying problem with this Blaze Gem inscription that cannot be ignored. I believe I've mentioned this before. Ancient names operate with the help of the Wyab, granting them the power to read information kept in the ley lines. In this process, the Wyab actually function like relays, helping the ancient name bearer sense the information from within the ley lines. If you remove the Wyab from the process and don't use any tools, then finding a specific story is akin to trying to scoop up a specific grain of sand from a rushing river.
Most likely drown.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone who attempts to do so will likely lose most of their cognitive function or become a babbling madman who talks to themselves all day long. Now, let's consider the memories that Auntie has gathered as the ley line, and Nichka as the only ancient name bearer of this ley line. There's no way Auntie would let Nichka plunge into the river of memories without any tools. She'd only be overwhelmed by the surge of memories. And considering that Nichka has forgotten all of her past, she'll be unable to work on her own to accurately find the correct past. Only Aunt Tlisoli can help her filter the correct memories of her past. So, if my hypothesis is correct, Auntie is actually planning on turning herself into Nichka's Wyab to help her extract the corresponding memories in the different situations she may face. In an ideal world, this would be perfectly fine, as long as every extracted memory is correct. Nichka would essentially be getting her past back. And I also believe that there won't be any mistakes in everything that Auntie remembers about Nichka. But Auntie is not a Wyab. Her body won't be able to handle the load for long.
But how can we solve this problem? No matter how we try, Tlasoli will...
Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. I've also made up my mind.
Okay, we're going to take a break and I'm going to go to... I'm going to probably end stream and legit take a break and then get mostly back to Solly's house and probably start up stream whenever I probably wake up.
Alright.
Probably whenever I wake up. So I'm probably going to start doing this real quick. But without further ado, I'll see you all next time. See yas.